class 4. Today we will discuss chapter 4, reproduction in animals. Yes, we have done some of the parts in this chapter, and today we will do the rest portion of this chapter. Okay, so all of you take out your science books, which is Millennium Science Juniors 4, and the publication is Millennium Book Source Private Limited. All of you open chapter 4, page number 35. Now all of you see page number 35. As in our last class we have discussed about the life cycles of a butterfly, of a bird, of a grasshopper, turtle and a crocodile. So today we will discuss some more animals. Let's see other animals. Animals like frogs and fishes lay eggs in water. A fish lays thousands of eggs, but not only few of them grow into baby fishes. Big fishes eat many of these eggs and baby fishes. Now what does it mean? It means that there are some animals like frogs and fishes who lays their eggs in water only. Okay, now in the case of a fish, what happens? A fish lays thousands of eggs, means it gives thousands of eggs at one time, but from that only few of them grow as into baby fishes. Okay, why? Because there are big fishes also, okay, which live in rivers, ponds or seas. So what they do, they eat many of these eggs or the baby fishes. Okay, so when the baby fishes eats these the eggs of a fish, then what happens? There are only some eggs which develops into big fishes. Okay, now what happens in a frog? Let's see. A frog lays eggs that develop into small tadpoles. A tadpole does not resemble the parent and rather look like a small fish with a tail. After feeding on pond weeds for a few weeks, the tadpole gradually changes into an adult frog losing its tail. Now, what happens in a frog? Frog lays eggs which develops into small tadpoles. जो baby frogs होते हैं, they are known as tadpoles, and a tadpole does not resemble the parent. Okay, they does not resemble their parents, and they just looks like a small fish. They doesn't look like a frog, they looks like a fish only. Okay, then after some time, what happens when they after feeding on pond weeds for a few weeks, then when they are feeded, and after that for some weeks, after few weeks, what happens? A tadpole gradually changes into an adult frog and it loses its tail also. Okay, now you can see in the picture also, here is the life cycle of a frog which is shown. You can see in the cycle also that a frog, there are the eggs which are laid by frog, then that eggs hatched into tadpole, and then that tadpole develops into a tadpole with legs. After that, the tadpole with legs developed into a young frog with a tail. You can see now it's changing its look, and it starts looking like a frog only. After some time, what happens? It turns, or it gradually changes into an adult frog. Okay, then after that, an adult frog again lays eggs, and then it again hatches into a tadpole with legs, then the young frog, then adult, and the life cycle goes like this only. Okay, now we will see the animals that give birth to babies. Now here we were till now we were learning about those animals who lays eggs. Now we will learn about those animals who who gives birth to their babies, like mammals. As mammals, yes, mammals give birth to their young ones or to their babies. Like animals that give birth to young ones are called mammals. Those animals who give birth to their young ones, they are known as mammals. Now they have hair on their bodies and feed their young ones on their milk. Now they have hair on their bodies. Yes, the mammals have hairs on their body and they feed their young ones and they feed their young ones on their milk. Then this group of animals includes dogs, cats, monkeys, tigers and cows. And which type of animals just come into this group? They are dogs, cats, monkeys, tigers and cows. Yes, humans also give birth to their young ones and they are also known as mammals only. Okay? Then whales and dolphins. As whales and dolphins live in water, but it doesn't mean that they lay eggs. Okay? So these whales and dolphins are also mammals and they give birth to their young ones. Okay. Now whales and dolphins live in water and have hairless bodies. Bats fly in the air but reproduce by giving birth to young ones. Both of these are also mammals. Yes, as I told you that whales and dolphins, they live in water but they have hairless bodies, means their body is hairless, okay, or no hair is present on their body and they give birth to their young ones. Then bats is a kind of bird and it flies in the air and but it reproduces by giving birth to their young ones. It also gives birth to the young ones, as bat is a kind of a bird only, but with that also it gives birth to the young ones. Okay, it doesn't lay eggs. After that, mammals take care of their babies for a long time. The young ones develop inside the mother's body. After giving birth, usually the mother cares for them by feeding, cleaning, keeping warm and protecting them. The mother also teaches them to find their food and eventually to live on their own. Sometimes the father also helps by guarding and feeding the young ones. Okay. Now the mammals take care of their babies. Yes. As the animals who lays eggs, what they do? They laid eggs and they forgot it that where they had laid eggs, they don't take care of their babies. Okay, but what happens with the mammals? As mammals give birth to their young ones, so they take care of their babies for a long time. Okay, what happens? The young ones develop inside the mother's body only, and after giving birth, when a young one when a young one is have taken a birth, then what happens? Then the mother takes care for them by feeding them. They feed them, the mammals feed them, they clean them, they keep them warm and protect also. They protects their young babies. Okay. Then after that, the mother also teaches them to find their food and eventually to live on their own. Yes, the mother teaches them to find their food and to live eventually on their own. It means that they teaches them to live their own. Sometimes the father also helps by guarding and feeding the young sons. Yes, sometimes the father of the young ones also helps the mammals or the mothers to by guarding and feeding the young ones. Yes, they also help us. Then a few animals have a pouch attached to their bodies. These animals use these pouches for carrying their babies. Such animals are called marsupials. For example, kangaroos, koalas, wallabies, wombats, and opossums. Yes, there are few animals who have a pouch attached to their bodies. Pouch means just like a pocket which is attached to their body only. Okay, and in that pouch, what they do? They carry their babies. They use that pouches just to carry their babies. There are, and that animals are known as marsupials. For example, there are some examples as you have seen a kangaroo. Kangaroo carries their young ones in a pouch with them. Okay. So, for example, kangaroos, koalas, wallabies, wombats, and opossums are some examples of marsupials or the animals which have pouch attached to their body. Now turn to the page number 36. Now, parental care. What is the parental care? What does the word parental care means? Parental care means that the care which is given by the parents to their young ones or to their babies, that is known as the parental care. Okay, like our mother father cares for us, so that is parental care. Okay, now let's see. Birds and mammals take care of their babies for a longer time than than other animals. Birds build nests for their eggs. The babies birds that hatch have no feathers, so the parent birds keep them warm and safe and also get food for them. They look after their young ones until they are old enough to fly. Animals like dogs, cats, lions, etc. also take care of their young ones, just as your parents look after you. Marsupials carry their babies with them in their body pouch for several months. For example, kangaroos have a body pouch in which they carry their young ones until they grow up and learn to feed themselves. However, this type of care is not seen in animals like fishes, most lizards and turtles. They just ensure that the eggs are laid in a safe place and then leave. Now, what does it mean? It means that birds and mammals. The birds and mammals take care of their babies for a longer time than other animals. Okay, like birds. What does the birds do? Birds first builds nest for their eggs. After that, the baby birds when hatches, as they don't have feathers, so the parent bird, what does it do? The parent bird keep them warm and safe, and it also gets food for them. Okay, then they look after their young ones until they are old enough to fly, and they take care of their young ones until they are able to fly or their wings are well developed. Then animals like dogs, cats, lions also take care of their young ones, just as your parents look after you. Now, there are some animals like cats, dogs, lions, and so many who take care of their young ones as our parents take care of ourselves. Okay, so as they look after ourselves, like that only animals like dogs, cats, lions, they also take care of their young ones. Now marsupials. Now just now I told you about the marsupials, that marsupials are those animals who have a pouch attached to their body in which they carry their young ones. Okay, so they carry their babies for several months, like kangaroo. What does kangaroo do? Kangaroo have a body pouch. It have a pouch in which they carry their young ones or their babies until they grow up, and to learn, and they learn how to feed themselves. Means that जब तक वो बड़े नहीं हो जाते, they grow up नहीं हो जाते हैं, और जब तक वो ये नहीं सीख जाते हैं कि उन्हें कैसे फीड करना है खुद को, how they have to feed themselves, till then the kangaroo carry their young ones in that pouch only. Okay, now however this type of care is not seen in animals like fishes, most lizards and turtles. Yes, but now this type of care which we have seen just now in birds, mammals and marsupials, like this type of care is not seen in some animals like fishes, most lizards. There are so many lizards, type of lizards, like, okay, so lizards, turtles. So this type of care is not seen in these animals. As what they do, they just ensure that they had laid their eggs in a safe place. Okay, they ensured only this much, that they had laid their egg in a safe place, and after that, after laying the egg, they leave from there and they doesn't go back or take care of their young ones. Okay, now last, this finishes your chapter 4, reproduction in animals. I hope this chapter is clear to all of you. Thank you class. Your homework is to do exercises of chapter 4 in book only. Okay.